Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Carter and Hope's surprise romance, Steffi's next pairing to Sabotage? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Carter Walton is formerly again single and looking for love, so who'll this coming leading lady be? Carter has been through plenitude of heartache, but there's still hope for him to find someone special. Of course, we can't help but notice that Carter and Hope Logan have been participating a lot of scenes together recently. Is there a chance B&B might pair Hope and Carter up? Although Hope is presently philandering after John Finnegan, he's wedded to Steffi Forrester and hasn't shown any hint of magnet toward Hope. Hope may wish she could get Finn in her bed and prisoner his heart, but Finn is solely concentrated on Steffi, at least for right now. No bone can make firm prognostications on what the future holds, but Finn hasn't given any suggestion that he's going to start repaying Hope's passions for him. With that in mind, this may be another one of those stories that eventually fizzles. That's especially true since Taylor Hayes will be around to shake effects up and give the show roughly different stories to tell. Perhaps Hope needs a different story too. All this Finn craving is getting pathetic. There are plenitude of handsome, single men in Los Angeles for Hope to fall for, including Carter since she sees all the time at Forrester Creations. When you suppose about it, Hope's passions for Finn started because she had more openings to bond with him. Now Hope is getting analogous openings with Carter due to the redundant scenes they've been participating. Could Hope find that what she's been looking for has been them the whole time? Would Carter and Hope make a hot couple to root for? Still, we've to consider how Steffi would feel about that. If Hope and Carter do start sizzling at some point. Since Steffi is good musketeers with Carter, she might be defensive of him and contend he can do so much better. After the way Steffi sabotaged Hope's future with Thomas Forrester by transferring him to Paris, you can go Hope would be mealy if Steffi tried to shut down her love with Carter, too. It could add to Hope and Steffi's no-way ending feud, so stick with us for further news on whether Carter will land at the center of the drama. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Steffi and Hope will indeed have new reasons to disaccord soon, so stick with us for updates on all the crying matches. Ridge's sincere kiss with Taylor, will it end his engagement to Brooke? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers and updates reveal that Ridge Forrester will partake a sincere kiss with Taylor Hayes. But will Brooke Logan spot them and end her engagement to Ridge? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers the old contest returns. It's only natural that Brooke Logan will witness a shift in her passions now that her principal rival for Ridge Forrester's heart has returned. The pressure between Taylor and Brooke is likely to reignite as soon as Brooke senses a trouble to her relationship. Lately, Ridge and Brooke had an awful trip to Monte Carlo, where he made it clear that she's his one true love. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Ridge's sincere kiss with Taylor, will it end his engagement to Brooke? Right now, Brooke occupies a central place in Ridge's life, and she's eager to keep it that way. Unfortunately, Taylor's reappearance complicates matters significantly. With a rich history participated between Ridge and both women, he frequently finds himself caught between one and hankering for the other. B&B spoilers Ridge and Taylor will always be connected through their children. We must flash back that Brooke and Ridge are engaged, indicating his intention to spend his life with her. Ridge has pledged his commitment to Brooke, but one has to wonder how important that truly means to Ridge Forrester. Our prognostications suggest that it won't be long before Ridge and Taylor find themselves growing nearer than anticipated. Taylor's desire to revitalize their relationship is apparent, especially after her jest in Monaco, and she may be ready to fight for him formerly more. Ridge will always have a connection to Taylor, as she's the mama of Steffi and Thomas Forrester. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers will Brooke fight or give up? The connection between Ridge and Taylor is inarguable and cannot simply be overlooked, and Ridge constantly finds himself pushing the limits of their fellowship. Indeed, though he may move himself that his relationship with Taylor will remain rigorously platonic, Brooke is likely to be extremely skeptical. One can fluently fantasize a script where Ridge succumbs to moping feelings and shares a kiss with Taylor, and such a moment could potentially peril his engagement to Brooke. According to forthcoming spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the impending marriage between Brooke and Ridge is anything but guaranteed as long as Taylor is in the picture. The question is, after going through this so numerous times with Ridge, will Brooke fight for her man or give up? The bold and the beautiful spoiler indicate that this time last time everyone was sure that Eric Forrester was a goner. Still, thanks to John Finnegan, he's alive and well moment. Eric has actually made it long enough to get wedded and spend lots of time with Donna Logan. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Eric Forrester isn't seen important. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Eric isn't seen important these days, but when he is, he's at his manse or around the pool. Eric doesn't hardly go to the office, his last collection took a lot out of him and he nearly failed besides. Eric is happy to spend time with Donna and to allow the youngish bones to run the company. Is Eric Forrester leaving the bold and the beautiful? Eric wanted to step back down from the company and trip with Donna to places they haven't seen. Still, Eric is still involved in some of the day-to-day stuff that goes on at Forrester Creations. Eric especially put his 2 cents worth in on Fate of Hope for the future. Eric is still the master no matter who's running the place. B&B spoilers, John McCook hasn't mentioned retiring. John McCook hasn't mentioned anything about retiring recently. As a matter of fact, it wasn't too long ago that he was in a Christmas movie with his son. John seems veritably happy working at Bold and doing other systems as well. Like utmost aged actors, he's presumably doing the stories he likes while spending time on Bold as well. The member of the Forrester family still need their primogenitor no matter what, and that's Eric's job to keep them all in line. Eric is there to tutor the youngish generation and do whatever he can for everyone differently. Right now, Eric is too precious to simply let go when he can still do so much at the company and with his family. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Eric Forrester means too important to the fashion world. Eric means a great deal to the fashion world as well. Eric is loved each over the world and everyone who buys from Forrester Creations was concerned about his health. Eric has worked for times in this assiduity and has no intention of leaving it now. Eric wants to continue to work with couture for as long as he can. Donna is clearly keeping an eye on Eric so he doesn't overdo effects when he's working. Donna doesn't want another occasion like Eric had last time when he nearly failed. Will Eric be around to continue to work with Zen Forrester and R.J. Forrester while they hone their chops? Bold suckers hope to see Eric for times to come. Liam Spencer is shelved. Meanwhile, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, sits on the daytime shelf. It was a good decision not to replay the Liam and Hope reunion music. The Steffi, Liam, Hope triangle can't be revived due to Finn's prominence in Wood's character's heart. Without Thomas and unwilling to seek out Liam, Hope decided to fixate on Finn. She's doing that partially out of spite toward Steffi, which Finn has accurately assessed. Assuming Liam joins this mix, he will blame Finn for leading Hope on. That's not the case, but it won't matter because Liam is biased against the man Steffi loves. Depending upon what happens, Liam might aim for a reconciliation with Hope or Steffi. Finn recently reaffirmed his love for Steffi and his appreciation for the life they created. He verbally replayed their meeting and the birth of their son, which raised some warning signs in the minds of all season fans. When all is going smoothly, a storm generally appears in the Pacific Ocean and batters the Cliff House. This time, Sheila Carter's Kimberlin Brown lookalike, Sugar, won't take advantage of the turbulence of the weather.